Hello and welcome to the Metroidvania Review official stream. This is Destroy Space Aliens Part 4, the final part of this playthrough. I have with me today, one of these days, I will say that sentence without stumbling over myself. Hi, Nick.
How's it going, everybody?
I'm just going to go, hi, Nick, from now on.
Honestly, it would work pretty well.
Just as well. I've noticed that a lot of people who do streaming have kind of a branding on their introductions, and they say it the same way every time. I just need to find one that works for me, and apparently that one does not work.
You can pick What's Up Guys, because about 8 million people use What's Up Guys.
Why is it not letting me out? That's not good. I seem to be stuck in the menu. Oh wait, I'm here. It's just, I see.
This is interesting.
So much for getting that. I don't know what happened here.
You can't pause again.
And I'm pushing the pause button, but I'm like stuck right here. Okay, I think I might be able to get out of here. If I get out of here, will it let me?
This is challenge mode. You got to play it with the menu overlaid.
No, I don't want this. I don't want either of these.
This is gonna be tragic if. Okay.
Well, so much for getting. Oh.
Okay, nice. You just gotta beat the game like this. Part of the game.
Let me try the keyboard real quick. No.
It's your uncle's revenge.
Oh, great. Well, we'll be right back. Let's see if this fixes it. All right. Well, today we have the developer with us today. And I had played up to the Uncle's boss fight. I don't know if you saw the sound test before the stream. But we're going to do that again real quick. What is the quote? There's a quote that says, like, all plans, best laid plans. I know there's Murphy's Law. I'm just trying to think. There's another quote that says...
well, there's one that no plan survives interaction with the enemy or something like that.
Well, we're going to do a little bit of a recap from last week. It looks like.
Well, shoot.
We got composure back.
The menu was the real boss all along.
Uncle's real experiment, the menu. I don't know. Has anybody paused right after fighting the final boss, or fighting your uncle for what did we pause for, like 3 or 4 minutes? There's always something that you find.
Stuff that you would have never found normally.
Well, I guess we'll just move forward from here.
I like to imagine it, like your menu is like a HUD that goes over your visor, and just right then it just appeared over your eyes, and
it just started glazing over. Oh gosh, we caught the plague. So Nick was, I like Nick's theory about who the main character is in this game.
Yeah, so I'm gonna assume that since your uncle is, obviously well-versed in creating life, he is constantly searching for a new challenge. He created you to be the ultimate challenge so he can fight against you.
And he's about to fail. This isn't actual canon, this is just Nick's made-up canon.
Amazing canon. My fanfic.
Have you thought about expanding the Destroy Space Aliens universe, IndianaOrz? Beyond this game, I mean. I know you're working on another game, but I don't think it's related, right?
It could be secretly related.
Those are always fun. I kind of like secret related stuff, especially if you're not expecting it. Sometimes it can be corny, but...
Well, yeah.
Interesting. Oh, good. So it's a multiverse type thing. Okay. Don't charge because I can't pull off this combo as easily while I'm charging. There's somebody on YouTube like puts every IP into every other IP's universe. Like he finds connections like crossover games and stuff that somehow link two characters from different IPs, and like his challenge is finding a link for basically anything that his viewers send in for him.
It's like 10 degrees to Kevin Bacon with game.
Yeah. It's pretty interesting. Obviously, I mean, if you go obscure it up, it's going to be impossible to make that connection. Although all you have to do is get your character put into, like, what is that called? Blade Strangers or whatever, the indie crossover game.
Wait, the what? I don't think I've ever heard of that.
I think it's called Blade Strangers. It has Shovel Knight in it, and if you can get attached to Shovel Knight, then you're basically into every IP.
True.
Because as soon as if you get anybody who's in Smash Brothers, you're suddenly part of the entire Nintendo world. Or part of the entire video game world, which is very linked to Nintendo in general.
Especially when it comes to memorable characters.
So this is a speed run of this section of the castle. I've had about 30 minutes of practice this morning, so I'm now a pro at this. I actually think this is a great section. It's a good recap of all the challenges in the game before you hit off with what eventually becomes a recap of all the bosses that you faced up till now. Oh boy. So
you know what? They had it coming.
What's that?
They had it coming. They deserve to die a couple of times in a row.
A couple of times. There we go. This is just me clearing out, making sure that it's all completely clear for the next person who owns this castle. Really, I'm just a renovator.
You showed up to the house, put in your bid.
I'm suggesting that the space aliens are actually just decorations rather than infestation.
Don't need to call a fumigator.
Isn't that the only difference between a decoration and an infestation? Is that somebody wanted the decoration to be there?
Yeah, it's all about attitude.
Pretty sure that doesn't apply to living things. Glitches like that are funny in my mind. They actually don't bother me. I have run into game-breaking glitches in, I'd say, about 70% of the games that I've played.
Dang. That's much higher than I would have expected.
Hollow Knight and Iconoclast are on that list. I've broken both of those games at least once. So it's just not much you can do about it. You know, and I've broken Breath of the Wild before, so it has nothing to do with budget either.
Whenever you have a big world like that, it's hard to plug all the holes.
Right. And of course, you know, sometimes the glitches are in your favor. When I was playing Phenotopia last week, there was this really hard boss that like steals the items in your inventory and eats them, and then it heals them. And I was having a lot of trouble with him, and it probably would have been one of those like really long boss fights that, you know, took me dozens of tries to finally defeat. I think we might actually find out where the checkpoint is.
Stay cool.
Yeah.
I think you've now done this whole part without getting hit.
I'm like afraid to go into the menu now. Okay. Yeah, I think it's impossible to account for all the possibilities. Anyway, during that fight in Phenotopia, I guess the attack where he steals from your inventory makes both you and him invincible for a while. And for some reason, the flag for him being invincible turned off, but my flag stayed on, and so I was invincible for the rest of the boss fight. And that was fun because the boss was giving me so much trouble.
Sometimes
But
it's out for you.
Yeah, sometimes it works in your favor. So it was also interesting to mess around with the boss without any chance of losing. I got through that with exactly the same number of HP as I just did. So
You did.
to be honest, practicing against this boss is not a bad thing. Awesome. I like that game a lot. It's getting mixed reviews because it's kind of difficult, but wait a minute.
Oh, is he still dead?
What? Hopefully we didn't break everything. Are we going to get the bad ending now? I'm worried now. Oh. Okay, so if we get Journal 5, I think we're okay, right? Okay, good. Because I didn't get Journal 5 when I killed him last week, so... By the way, we killed the uncle last week. This is a new timeline. We're going to do it without killing the uncle. Dear Sir Frank Jones VI, nephew, I am sorry for what I have put you through. The isolation and my power went to my head. For now, I have created a power that even I could not put an end to. You have made it this far. You made it this far and spared me, and for that I thank you and ask you for one final favor: put an end to the space aliens. At the rate they are growing, they could destroy the world once they escape this castle. Remember, they are even more powerful than ever when free from the atmosphere of the planet. I believe in you, just as our family once believed in me. I think that it is time that I return home now and leave this place. Thank you for your help in clearing the way for me. We are all rooting for you, Sir Frank Jones V.
Let's go mess up some space aliens.
All right, so we're in a room with 4 different capsules.
Are those some bosses?
And we fight all 4 bosses again, but this time powered up. Oh, I forgot that he does that now.
He really picked up his attacks. Holy smokes.
If I remember correctly, the trick to fighting this boss is only hitting him when he goes up and when he goes down.
The trick is to hit him, but don't let him hit you.
Oh man. You should write guides.
I should.
Oh gosh, I'm on fire. So you're invincible when you dash, so you can dash straight up through him and get an extra 6 points of damage.
You don't have to kill these bosses all in a row without healing, do you?
You get healing after each one. That little platform in the middle of the room. And I think
Okay,
that
good.
they stay dead if you die, if you happen to die against any of them. I think. We'll find out in a minute, I guess. By this point, you'll have fought each of these bosses at least twice, so...
Sure. That seems like you're screwing them up a little bit faster.
I think last week you missed the second form of this boss. I think he's probably one of the easier of the 4, this guy. I'm not doing him in any particular order, I just kind of rotating. Anyway, I love Phenotopia. My review went out on Monday, so if you want to see my full thoughts on it, you can see it there. It is definitely not an easy game currently, but they do plan on patching in some accessibility options, which I think will make it a little bit more for everyone.
Yeah. It's always nice.
But it's definitely a game that was made for me. This is one of my favorite bosses. I like doing the little stabby rotation.
Lead back, yeah. It's like you're in a factory. Dun, 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 dun.
Whoa! There's a big difference in the difficulty in this game and Phenotopia, though. Phenotopia is more, like this is more reactionary and dexterity challenge. Phenotopia is more about positioning and exploiting your opponent's weaknesses. I mean, beyond finding an opening in the attack like in this game. Yeah, I think it's great. I mean, I think I gave this game a higher combat score than I did Phenotopia, but I enjoyed the combat a lot in Phenotopia. Come on, go up, go up. All right, well, at least that fire only does 1 damage.
This is fine.
That's what all these bosses are. This is fine. One thing you always have to account for is whether or not, whoops, did not mean the dash just then, is whether or not charging your sword is more, and hitting him with it is more efficient than the opportunities you're missing by using your gun.
Sure.
However, 1 fully charged sword blast is 2 fully charged gunshots, so in most cases I think the sword's better.
Especially when you have a pattern down like that.
Yeah. This is when it gets nuts. I probably will switch to the gun.
Yeah, not much room between them.
Yeah. Helps with the spacing.
Once things start going south, start to pull it back.
Whoops. Okay, let's see if I can get him a sword attack when he gets on the ceiling. I think that's what he's doing next. Oh. Hovering is a challenge. Okay. I can get 1 sword attack when he comes out. I think he's coming out on the left side. Yeah. Could have had 2, but I didn't get close enough. Nice.
2 down.
2 down. So some people don't like these type of boss gauntlets. Obviously, I have a predisposed bias because I'm a Mega Man fan. But all these bosses are also upgraded, and I find them all really fun. So it's, in my opinion, definitely a good thing to get an opportunity to try them all again. Oh, this guy. This guy.
Except for this guy.
Except for this guy. To heck with this. No, he's fine. I think we're just going to have to... I assume he's going to start ascending and we'll have to stay on the wall, or maybe not. Maybe that was only for the wall jump fight. Oh gosh! Oh gosh! Alright, when he goes off the bottom of the screen, get on the wall. Or masterfully pull off your dodge attacks like I just did. That was a fluke. I'm not usually that good at dodging.
was all you.
Oh, or get hit by the fire because it only does 1 damage and fall through the laser. That's also an option. Come on. Oh, that works. Oh, he's going up. That one I think I have to dodge through. I'm assuming that in 3rd phase he's going to do that 3 times. I find it easier to pull off the air jump, the upwards dash,
Timing, yeah.
when I'm not charging my gun, because having my button held down and trying to hit with the back of my thumb is a little bit more difficult. Oh no! That does so much damage. I'm going to assume that he's going to do it again. Alright, good.
It really does.
He does it 4 times, oh gosh. Alright, I can't. Oh my gosh, he does it! Holy crap! He tricked me, he tricked me.
Hey, ouch!
Oh no! Okay, well, one had to kill me. Alright, we're taking him out next because I think he's probably going to be the hardest one.
Shot you with his laser.
The shoop de whoop. So now that I have footage for this game, I'm going to give it a proper video review.
Yeah, you got full game footage.
Yeah. I mean, one of the dilemmas of a video review is not spoiling the entire game with your footage.
Sure. But the difference between doing a review and doing something like a retrospective.
Right. So when it comes to footage, really I only need like the first few areas and maybe a couple of later sections just to give a proof of concept.
Clips.
Yeah. Getting better at that, which is good. You need the practice. This is very good practice for what's about to happen. As I'm hyping it up probably beyond.
You're telling me that you're not going to fight these bosses and then they're just going to be dead and not come back.
This Saturday. Destroy space aliens. You will not believe what happens.
You'll pay for the whole seat, but you'll only need the edge.
Nick, are you charging for these seats?
No, shh, don't worry about it.
Oh gosh. That was botched. Alright, we got this. Let's see if I can deal enough damage so he doesn't get to do that one more time. Come on. Nope, didn't make it. Alright, well, at least I got the iframes. You know, I probably should have known that he was going to come up from the bottom on that last part. This is one of those I see what you did there. Alright, goodbye, alien.
You did. Wait, wrong game.
Mixed response on that game. people watching is like, why do you like this again? I like it. I think it's fun.
I think it's got a polarizing visual style.
For a second there, I thought he was going to hold still. I'm like, well...
Like, punch me in the face, bro.
Oh my gosh. He leaves a nice big flame behind now. Alright.
Oh, yeah, I know.
He can't handle my dashing abilities. I say that before he hits the second phase. Oops. Alright, he's officially in second phase. Whoa, he does that. Ouch. And that hurts a lot. I actually think I saved the 2 hardest bosses for last just by pure luck.
Coincidence?
For pure coincidence, yeah. Oy. The hardest part about that is mastering how dashing works in this game. Okay, he's gonna do that. Well, I did it, and then I got hit by something else. Poor aliens lost their glowy eyes. All right. I probably should just spam my attacks for that first part. Of course, uncharged attacks don't do nearly as much damage as even a partially charged attack. It's doable.
Yeah.
Whoops. Oh, he went the wrong way. Good. You can go that way. In fact, always go towards the wall. The wall is your true enemy.
It's always making fun of you.
Yeah, he's like, look at you, shrimp man. Actually, if you just get to the other side of him, that's pretty good strategy, it looks like.
Sure.
Luckily, most of his other attacks deal only 1 damage. Oh, no, not happening. No, no, I still got hit by it, darn it. Oh gosh. Collision damage is what really hurts you. Oh no. That was actually a completely accidental dodge. I mean, perfectly planned and
Perfectly executed.
perfectly executed. Oh. Alright, he's going that way. I don't know if the back... Oh, gosh. I don't know if the backdraft on his attack hits me or not. Nice. Nice. Perfect. No damage.
All according to plan.
First try.
We're trying to unlock the secret ending that you get by killing him with 1 hit point.
All right. And now we're here at the final space alien.
Is it you? Are you the final space alien?
I like the planet in the background. It's a perfect mood setter. Oh no. I'm remembering this boss now.
Oh,
Place your bets. How many tries is this going to take me?
that guy looks awesome.
Oh yeah, that. I fought this boss so many times the first time that I played this that I still remember a lot of his attacks.
It's been burned into your memory.
So phase 1, he produces level 1 space aliens. So guess what happens in phase 2 and 3?
Oh. He'll summon ever-increasingly difficult aliens.
Yeah. Making it even harder to clear them out so you can actually attack him. Laser looks so awesome. Oh no! Oops. Sometimes your fully charged attack will hit him twice, which is good. Oh no. I think the meta on this fight is dodging that hand when he does his downswing.
Yeah, that just gotta get 4 damage a hit.
Nice thing about the ambushers is that you can pull off some hits on him in the process of killing the ambusher.
Yeah, just push it through. They're doing incredibly well.
No, I'm not. Okay, so he can do a 20 attack, and I actually don't think it gets the most powerful enemies. I think. Oh no, it does. Never mind. I was wrong. I can't believe I dodged that. Oh,
So close.
I got blasted out of the room. That's hilarious.
It's like, get out of here. I don't even want your dust in here.
To clean up my floor. I think it's better just to use your ranged attack on this guy because of the double hit factor. Oh. He gets faster at charging that laser in later phases too. Oops. Technically, a single sword hit does more damage than, or half charged single.
Getting the timing good.
So like if I don't fully charge, it does 6 damage, and then if I hit twice, it's 12. But if you get a half charged sword instead, it's 13 damage. So if you're only going to half charge, then the sword's better. Thing is, though, is I'm never intentionally half charging, so. Whoops. Ah. I saw it coming, just didn't pull it off in time. I think it's a pretty strict pattern. He does his summon, and then he swipes. Oh. And then I think he does 2 summons, and then he does his big laser. Alright, I need to get better at doing that dodge, because this isn't going to happen if I don't.
Getting close.
Yeah. Oops, oh, I totally screwed this up. Yeah. Alright. Come on. Got him. Okay.
Have you destroyed all space aliens?
You thought it was over. Of course it's not over.
Man, there was a tiny man inside that bigger man.
Oh no! He just blasted me with this one laser. Oh. Oh.
No.
This is one of those fights where you get really good at having lots of hit points. This is the cave story. Final boss gauntlet. And without the gauntlet. Alright, taking 4 damage right from the start is probably not the best strategy.
That's wasn't part of the plan.
Alright. This part is so tense. I should watch a speedrunner do this and see what their strategies are.
They shoot the cat shadow guy, and then they avoid getting hit by cat shadow guy. but fast.
Nick's brilliant deep game analysis commentary.
That's why people come here.
Well, nice thing is that these things only deal 1 damage to me, so if I can get to the next phase with a full health bar, like one of my 2 full health bars, then I think... Whoops. So this is a good point to mention. I don't know if I've brought this up yet, but this game does have an easy mode where you deal double damage and take half as much damage.
I dig it. I feel like more options are rarely a...
It's a nice, simple way of taking care of it. I mean, the game already has a built-in... Like, by this point in the game, you're doing, what, 5 times as much damage as you start with, so... Oh, I actually did not notice that part. Oh, I really need to get good at that air dodge. That is literally the entire meta of this final section of the game. Oh. I was too focused on getting rid of that mook. Oh no. I think I'm worse off than last time. I think I had 4.
Like 4 health, but I think he does so much damage it doesn't matter.
Well, with that laser he does 7. That's not his only attack though, and it's definitely probably one of the easier ones to dodge. Hey, you can get a free hit off of him. Alright, let him do his Kamehameha. Oh, he blew up the platform. Whoops, that is the wrong way. Alright, so you remember how the right before the Metroidvania section, the bosses, or that final boss of that section was a combination of all other bosses before it? That's what this guy is.
But he looks fancy.
Except he's super evil. was so close. I hit the second phase right as he was speeding up, and it threw off my timing. Or right as he was doing his overhead attack. Oh gosh. I should let the little guys hit me. At least for now. If the hand is coming down, I have to choose between the two. It's all about rhythm.
You could almost do it with your eyes closed.
Oops. There are people that play Dark Souls blind. Like, literally blind.
What do they just use? Audio cues, or is it just that the patterns are so well understood?
I think the answer is yes.
No.
I don't know which one takes precedent there. Oh gosh, probably audio cues, I don't know. I watched one briefly. I mean, I never watched like the full playthrough on any of these things, but that was not the right... Oh, how did I end up down there? Whoops.
Yeah, I'm not real sure what happened there.
It must have been knocked back by the ambusher or something.
Well, at least now you know you can't go into his portal and
Can't
fight him in his dimension.
get any extra frequent flyer miles that way. Beat his face like you're in a hurry to get to the second phase. Oops. I think if I did a top 10 hardest final bosses, this may be on the list. Maybe.
How many radiants out of 10?
How many radiances? Maybe 2. Radiance is pretty dang hard. It's hard to... Like when you say 2 radiances, does that mean double the difficulty?
I don't really know. My radiant scale doesn't really... It's not real well defined.
But we use it anyway.
You gotta just feel it out.
It's like video game review scores.
Yeah, pretty much. Who is it? There's some YouTube reviewer that always makes the rating at the end something stupid, like
Pro Jared did that.
Oh, you're right. It was Pro Jared. Never mind.
Good timing for the stream, yeah. Welcome, Daydreamer. If I don't talk a lot, that is because I am focusing, like, all of my energy.
I'm destroying the space alien.
Yes.
We're getting trashed when I do.
Oh, no. Once I hit this phase, I am really bad at dodging that overhead attack. Come on, we got this. One more hit. All right, we're in this with 5 hit points, or 6 hit points. We can do this.
Better off than ever before.
I don't remember. I know there's at least 2. Oh, I'm facing the wrong direction. You can get free hits if you face the right direction and actually shoot. That's a good 12 damage.
Just transformed, and you're just punching him in the face.
Okay, he's gonna do his upwards aerial dash. All I have to do is just not get hit at all.
Perfect.
It's that easy. Oh, he's gone into ambusher mode. Okay. He has a little bit of a pause after each hit. You see how much awesome damage I'm doing?
Yeah, I was gonna say, is his health going down, or...
Oh no. I can't remember.
Does it just not display the damage that you're doing, or is it just you haven't done enough to actually knock his health bar down?
I think in this case it's a case of the health bar is longer than the display.
Oh, okay.
Okay, he's doing his Kamehameha, which is basically instant death no matter how much HP you come in here.
Sure. With a charge up that long.
Yeah, like I said, it's one of the easier to dodge attacks that he does. Oh no. I knew it was coming. Okay, we got this. And hey, Silverin, I almost missed you there. So when I said a couple of weeks ago that this would probably take an entire stream session, I was not kidding.
Got about 40 minutes.
Hopefully I could actually do it that time. I'm actually in a very good position to stream longer if necessary today. I don't know about you, but
And I'm gonna have to roll out at my normal time.
My family is actually out of town this week, so
Extra quiet.
extra quiet. I'm going to try and get some recording done and actually get a video review done. 3 video reviews is my goal.
What are the 3 you're gonna try to review?
So I'm going to definitely do this one, and Cathedral is the other one. And I'll probably do Ori and the Will of the Wisps. Part of me doesn't want to because the definitive edition is coming, but since they announced that.
To know that's coming, considering I still haven't played that game.
Hey, you haven't played the first one yet, have you?
No. And I know I'd like it. I mean, looking at it, hearing you talk about it.
I think you're pretty safe skipping to the Will of the Wisps for the most part. I think that the story and ending is a little bit more impactful if you...
I'll get playing the first.
if you played the first one, but
The Wasteland 3 came out, so that's show up a bunch of my stuff.
I actually installed Wasteland this week and then found out my laptop is has bad RAM, and so I've got to figure out what to do with that.
Oh no. Wait, like the original Wasteland?
No, the
Oh, the
no, Wasteland 2. Did I say Wasteland 2? I thought I said Wasteland 2.
No, you said Wasteland. It's good. I enjoyed it.
Oh man, Cathedral's like this game. It's just why don't more people know about it? I have no idea how that one slipped under the radar. Okay.
I keep queuing up your little bench punch.
Oh no. Get as much damage on him as you can, because as you can see, he has a lot of HP. Whoop. Whoops, I lost track of myself there.
not the best time to lose track.
No, there is never a good time to lose track of yourself. I didn't hit him. That's not good. I love all the detail on the animations. I probably should have hit him with my sword during that part. The scariest part is that his health bar still has the phases on it. And this is only phase 1 of this particular fight. Come on. Oh no. Okay. Well. Get as much practice in as I can before it's too late. He's doing something different. Oh.
He's standing there being intimidating. Oh. Gonna Kurzap you. Uncle! Oh, holy cow. How did you beat him earlier, considering the amount of damage he's turning? He's running out of gas. Oh, nice. You invincible?
I am.
Ah, and you can
phase
super
2.
do super surge.
Yeah, the thing that we were all jealous about.
Can you back and fight the whole game with all of these abilities?
That'd be cool. If you could. Man, when I first got through this fight, well, it happened just like it did just now. Like,
Right. Banging your head against the wall, wondering why you weren't doing any damage.
yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, like, it's so hard to get up to this part.
Like, you get the catharsis of just rocking him.
Come on. And now I've got your power.
You did it!
All right. So the worst ending is where you kill your uncle and they get all the way up to this point.
Oh, wait, really? And then you just can't do damage to him and you die?
I have no idea. Obviously, we're not doing that in today's stream. I may record it later and just to get it.
That's hilarious.
Self-destruct sequence activated.
Boom, 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 boom. How come there's always a self-destruct?
Oh. Every ship needs a self-destruct.
Oh man, are we gonna blow up the moon?
As Sir Frank Jones looks over the edge of the watchtower, he wonders.
The Mega Man vibes going. That's how the game started.
I don't think it did. But it is like Mega Man 2's intro, yeah. Why did he have to destroy space aliens? Mega Man X vibes. Did he overcome the challenge from his uncle, Sir Frank Jones V? Or did he succumb to it?
Oh man, your uncle corrupted you. You have the thirst for adventure now.
Admiring the clear skies and bright green moon, Sir Frank Jones VI makes peace with his decisions, knowing that the world is safer now.
So wait, did your uncle blow up on the moon?
You didn't see him leave. He wonders what will become of his uncle in this castle as they return back to their normal lives back home.
Oh, okay, so he comes back again. And the dev is working on a new game, but not a direct sequel.
But those answers will be found in time. For now, Sir Frank Jones VI simply admires the view and reminisces about the various challenges which he just overcame.
Yeah, I think he kind of like blinked out.
Is the thrill that he is feeling now the same which led his uncle to the madness?
Probably.
Is his bloodline cursed to always crave challenge and adventure? I'd like to see a sequel. I think there's room for it, for sure. And once again, Sir Frank Jones realizes he is pondering too much. He takes a final deep breath from the scenic overlook and prepares for his journey back home.
He's a copy machine repairman.
He was really excited to get this castle.
Who wouldn't be?
Seriously, this castle's ginormous. Like, it has to be miles wide.
And if all of a sudden skulls become our currency, you're all set.
Well, that was Destroy Space Aliens, everyone. This is one of my favorite games that I've gone through and played as part of the Metroidvania review. Definitely check it out. I think it's a lot of fun. I think that IndianaOrz did a great job with it. It has its flaws as we talked about, but I don't feel like that detracts from the entire experience at all. My only real complaint is the the opening section is not as inviting as it could be to newer players. But once you get into this, I feel like it's one of the best homages to all things Metroidvania, the history of Castlevania. There's a little dash of Mega Man in there. It's perfect for someone like me who just loves everything that this genre has to offer. It pays homage to it perfectly, in my opinion.
Very cool.
40k pixels long. These are big pixels, right? So if each pixel is a foot, then that is over a mile long, right? Or at least half a mile. I think that Sir Frank Jones's foot is about 2 pixels wide.
Sounds about right.
Okay, so it's not the Game Boy pixels, it's the actual pixels.
Oh man, there's them skulls.
Those skulls crack me up every time I see them. The best part is that it seems like they're just skulls. Like, where's the rest of the skeleton?
Well, think about the enemies. They're little shrimps. Like, they don't really have full bodies. Do shrimp have skulls?
Poor IndianaOrz, we keep bringing up the skulls in the castle.
Man, that's your throne now. You think your uncle's like, okay, give me my power back. And you're like, nah, no, I'm good.
Hope you had fun. Now give it back. That's cool that you're able to pan like through the entire game like this.
Yeah, the map. It's cool. I like the playtesters are down in the dungeon.
This is why I bring you along, Dick. You always read into things in ways that I would never have thought of.
I aim to please.
I've kind of trained myself to look for symbolism and environmental storytelling because I played a lot of games where it's really relevant. And I actually still didn't think of the fact that there were so many skulls in the basement and what that implied about... That's where Nick's mind comes in. There's a nice cello and piano back there.
Yeah, I should turn on the music.
I'm actually enjoying looking at the paintings that I kind of passed by when we played through the first time. So currently this is available on Steam. I think, what is the price point now? I know that the max price has gone down a couple of times. I think is it $8 now or is it $5 now? I guess I could take a look real quick. 3 or 4. Totally worth it, in my opinion.
Bargain. It's like less than you spend on food.
Yeah. Perfect for the length, perfect for what it is. Definitely a bargain. It was a bargain, I think, when it came out. I think it was like $10 at first. So don't even hesitate to give this one a shot if any of this looked interesting to you.
Nice. Oh, I like it when games thank me for playing.
I think that's worse than my first time. Although it could be with the way the password was set up.
I mean, you had your little menu mishap. I didn't have a huge amount of time.
So now that the game is all over, if you wanted to get a little bit more out of it, if you go into the Steam beta in your Steam library, there's a randomizer that you can also enjoy that puts you straight into the Metroidvania section of the castle, and 2 minutes is actually pretty close on the timing. But the randomizer mode puts you straight into the castle and gives you the opportunity to enjoy the castle completely different than the last time you experienced it. So you can get a lot of mileage out of this. And maybe some of you out there might be interested in beating the high scorer on the speed run, which, how fast was it? Did you say 15 minutes, IndianaOrz? No, it was 15 minutes just to beat the final boss, is what you said.
Yeah, I think he said it was around 30 minutes.
30 minutes overall, so about half the time is that final boss. That's great. But thank you very much for watching, and thank you for enjoying this with me again. As I mentioned, I'll be doing a video review of this as well, coming up here hopefully soon. Share it with your friends and enjoy it for yourself. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next week.